You guys know the soft close lid on the toilet? I have one of those. So I'm slamming the fucking toilets all over town. And then I'm also slamming their lids. So, no, this is just a quick one. I'm trying to cut the tension before we call up the lovely, lovely Cody, everybody. Give it up for Cody. Oh, that guy.
How's everyone?
Wow.
That's all I got was just, a half a clap here and one guy saying swell. That's great.
That's me.
So, that's just you. Okay. Just you. So, it was 4th of July this weekend. Everybody have a good 4th of July?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I went to work the day after. And it really sucks going to the work day after the 4th of July, especially as I'm older, because I felt hungover. Though I clearly was not. I did not, but I'm just old now, I realize. I got up early so we could get the Forks to do their 4th of July celebration. That was fun. Since Port Angeles couldn't get their shit together and have their own 4th of July celebration with fireworks. I sat around, chased the kid all day, got sunburned, stayed up way past my bedtime just to watch explosives illuminate the night sky, but we went out to La Push. Has anyone been out to La Push for a 4th of July show? I don't know if they were listening, but he said, oh yeah, so thanks for listening back there. It's for a free show, it really didn't cost anybody money, it's great. The beach was so covered in smoke, I could not see fireworks. It was that bad. But it dawned on me though. I didn't find it was funny. Just leave it at this. But I thought it was odd. Like it's so strange that the native nations would help us celebrate our independence. I just feel like there's something wrong with that. But I think they'd be better off if we hadn't shown up. But speaking of 4th of July traditions, anybody catch the Nathan's hot dog competition this year? No. I think you did catch it, Sophie. Wrong hot dog competition. But Joey Chestnut won his 17th. I think it's 65 in 10 minutes is what he ate, and I was surprised at that. Because first I thought, why do they still show this on ESPN in high definition? Has anybody seen what that looks like with someone who's just eaten 65 hot dogs? Fucking shit and drool and hot dog debris everywhere. It's like one of the most disgusting things you could watch. And here it is in high definition. You can see every little bit, every little hunk, everywhere. But what I found the most interesting about it, that they show it during the daytime, something like that should be shown like after midnight because it's that bad. But was what people on X or Twitter had said about this. This was quite fascinating to me. One user posted, Joey Chestnut, a national treasure. I don't think so, but that's debate. But my favorite was, I had to write it down because it was long. It said, Joey is more dominant than any other athlete in any other sport ever at any point in time. Lucky to be alive at this time. I'm not much of an athlete, but I think I know one when I see one. Joey does not look like an athlete. Nor did it look like a sport. I kind of sit and wonder, is like bowling a sport or darts? That is borderline. Hot dog eating is not a sport, should never be considered a sport. That's why they call it a competition. So, what else we got? It's a very slow week for me. I didn't do much. I had nothing funny happen, but did anybody else happened this weekend was Ozzy Osbourne's last performance. Let's hear it for Ozzy. Now there's a national treasure. That was it. Not a lot of Ozzy fans. Cool, but it was sad to see, but kind of cool. you know, because he's got Parkinson's disease. So he's sitting down the whole time in a chair, you know, big throne, you know, the Rock of God. I really kind of thought it was bad, though, when they sang Iron Man. Because I don't know how well everybody knows Iron Man, but there's a line in there that says, "Can he walk at all, or if he moves, will he fall?" And that's why Ozzy Osbourne was strapped down to a chair, because he can't walk and he would fall. So I wonder how prophetic that was as he sang that.
He is, yeah.
Wait, you did what?
I'll do it again. Okay.
It's a good acting.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. You see, the poor guy wanted to jump around on stage the whole time, though. He kept pushing himself up in this chair, like, oh, it's so sad to see. And then I found out he was strapped in because I've been watching a bunch of YouTube shorts on this. I haven't seen the whole video, but I've been watching YouTube shorts, and you know, he's talking in between songs, or whatever. And my wife says, like, "What are you watching?" I said, "Well, it's Ozzy Osbourne's last performance and stuff." And she goes, "Really? I can understand him." And I thought, yeah, I guess I really don't need to read the subtitles, do I? Because, like, yeah, I can hear him too. That's strange, huh? Did anybody else hear about Mattel's new Barbie dolls they just came out with? No, just me. Well, they got 3 of them. They got Homewrecker Barbie, Hepatitis Barbie, and Dependent Barbie. So they're all pretty cracked out, basically. The Shattered Dreams home is sold separately, and you can also apparently get a Section 8 Ken to go along with your whole set. So, but speaking of sets, that one was short and sweet and very lame, but I appreciate everybody sticking around. Have a good night.
That was excellent. I'm glad you brought up Ozzy, that old bat. It's sad that he was on his way out. But we're going to go on down the list. Like I said to you, you guys just got here. We're doing stand-up, open mic comedy. If you guys feel like you want to tell a couple jokes, the mic's right here, the sign-up sheet's right here.